So I went thrifting the other day. I hadn't been for, it felt like a long time. I would say almost a month. And if you are a thrifter, like, you know, you honestly have to go, I would say at least once a week, if not every other week, just to, you can like really kind of find collected pieces that way, because there's always new things coming in. You spot things that you're looking for. So you have to go frequently. And sometimes I go and I find nothing. This time I went, I found a bunch of stuff. Well, I say a bunch. I still only spent, I think, like $15, but I wanted to share with you my finds. I would say timeless, so I can, you know, kind of dress them up differently for the different seasons. So anyway, the first one is this frame that I ended up painting and hanging as part of my wall collage, which I'm almost done with. I need one more small frame, and then the next step is to start looking for prints. So I think I'm going to look for prints on Etsy, and I just want them to be cohesive. I want it to be like countryside type of a thing, could be some florals, I don't know. I just want the colors to be cohesive, so that's going to be the next step. But this has taken me so long because I've thrifted every single frame on this collage, and or it's frames that I've had. There's a couple up there that I had and I painted them, but the majority of them were thrifted, so it's taken a long time. But this was the second to last piece that I needed, and it was actually a menu chalkboard thing. It was only 99 cents. I popped the menu, like the chalkboard part, out. It was about to come out anyway, which is probably why it was only 99 cents. And it was white, so I just decided to paint it blue because I have a couple other things in my living room that are this paint color of blue. And so I like when you have different colors, or the same color but throughout the room, if that makes sense, like just kind of subtle, so it's not like room pulls together. So I painted it blue, turned it sideways. The other frame I grabbed was this one. It said it was from Hobby Lobby and it was $30. I am assuming that it would have had, it just came like this, so I'm assuming it would have had like a back and stuff. I don't really know, because $30 for just this seems high even for Hobby Lobby, so I'm guessing. But it just came like this. I'm going to paint this. I actually got some paint, little craft paint. I always buy the little craft paints because they're cheap. A terracotta color, which I may as well show you this next piece because this is what I was looking for. This was at the thrift store last time I went, and it was still there when I went this time, so I decided just to get it because I loved it last time. And it's just a pot, but it's got some little detailing. I love the terracotta color, and I don't actually know that I'm going to use this for plant, but I'm gonna put it in our bedroom. We have a dresser that I'm kind of wanting to decorate because I've done nothing with it, so that's gonna go on there. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it, whether I do a plant or even a faux plant or storage. I'm not really sure, but I want that frame above our dresser. I'm doing kind of like a decorative wall, but I already have a frame up there that is like white off white, so I don't want another white. And I wanted it to match that terracotta color because I thought that would, you know, like I said, I like how things pull together that way. So I couldn't find an exact color. I couldn't find that exact color. I was hoping that there would literally just be like terracotta, like paint color, but they didn't have it. So I found two, and I didn't grab them, so I'll just tell you about it, but they're put away. I found it's kind of like an orange, but it's not quite right like this. So then I found a lighter color to mix with it. So I thought I'll see what the orange looks like when I put it on my little cardboard to paint, and then if it's not quite the right color, then I can mix the lighter, it's like a lighter tan color with it, just to kind of play around with it. It doesn't have to be exactly this color, but I just want it to be similar. So I love that. I love the ornate detailing. That's just what I want my home to feel like because it has such a cozy vibe to it and it's beautiful. So I was happy to find that. I got it for, I think it was $3 or $4, that frame. And like I said, $30. The tag on the back says Hobby Lobby. So that was pretty great. And then also from Goodwill, I found a bunch of baskets. Well, I should say 3. And baskets are something that I'm continuing to collect. I've actually gotten quite a few. I sprinkle them around my home. They look really pretty. You can store things in them. And I also really like to use them for books for my son. So I'll have like a few different stations around the house, just in places where we spend time, where he can, you know, if he wants to pull out a book, it's like at his level, but then they also can be put away and it still looks nice and goes with the way that I want my home to look. So this was the first one I found. This one I've been using for books because I think it's really cute, the way that it just sits on the floor and it's easy for him to grab. So this one's super adorable. Then I grabbed this one, which I thought was beautiful. I love, if you can kind of see how it like curves, I just thought it was so pretty. This one I think I am going to put in our room on the dresser. I think it'd be pretty on there. Either do some florals or use it for storage, like books or something. I'm not really sure. The only thing is I need to stick this one outside for a while because it smells like who had like something scented in there. And it's not horrible, it just smells like fragrance, like a candle scent almost. So I don't know if they had scented florals. I'm not really sure, but it does have a fragrance smell and I don't love that. So I need to see if I can get rid of that. And then this one also I grabbed. This one almost looks like a wastebasket and I may actually use it for that. I haven't decided. But I also think it could be used for like toys, stuffed animals, kind of a thing. I don't know, it's just kind of a catch-all basket and it was in good shape and I like the color of it and I just thought it was really pretty. Those are all the pieces that I wanted to share with you and I think that's everything for this video. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and I will see you in my next one.